Welcome to the monthly release highlights for Okta's Workforce Identity Cloud. We will go over new generally available features and early access new features. Let's get started. Generally available feature. Allow or disallow an authenticator instance in an authentication policy rule. You can now specify a custom authenticator instance in the allow or disallow lists of an authentication policy rule. This provides more granular control over which authenticators are available to users. Automatically assign the Okta Access Certifications app. When you assign the super admin role to a user, the Okta Access Certifications app is automatically assigned. Request access on behalf of another user. You can now allow users to request admin access for other users from their own dashboard. After you enable the option in the access request conditions that manage admin role bundles, you can grant this permission to all users or limit it to managers only. Use case selection in the Okta Integration Network Wizard. Independent software vendors can now select the following use case categories when they submit their integration to the Okta Integration Network: Zero Trust, Identity Verification, and Identity Governance and Administration. Let's wrap up with a look at early access features. Force rematching of imported users. This feature enforces a rematch for unconfirmed users imported from a profile source, whether through full or incremental imports. It attempts to match these imported users with existing Okta users. When this feature is enabled, every import re-evaluates matches for unconfirmed users. Create dynamic resource sets with conditions. Resource set conditions help you limit the scope of a role by excluding an admin's access to certain apps. This gives you more granular control over your custom admin roles and helps meet your org's unique security needs. Granular account linking for certain identity providers. When admins link users from SAML and OIDC identity providers, they can now exclude specific users and admins. This improves security by allowing admins to configure granular access control scenarios. Self-service toggle for deactivate app users. Admins can now use the self-service toggle to change what happens to an Okta user's individual app assignments upon deactivation. If enabled, the user's individual app assignments deactivate instead of suspend. If a user is reactivated in Okta, the individual app assignments don't reactivate. Thanks for viewing the release highlights for Okta's Workforce Identity Cloud. For additional details, please visit the Okta release notes and help article links which can be found in the video description.